Hello again. Let's continue with Facebook. So we were talking about adding a URL, so your own personalized web page on Facebook. So once you are here, you will go to here. You see this little arrow, and then you go to settings. You see? Now here's a username that you can choose your address. Your web address. This is your URL. So in this case, I select elsasofia.morote, and you can change it if you want, and then you can change your username, and that will be your official link in your settings. You can also change your password, the language that you prefer, temperature, and the email that you will receive the messages. Okay, so that's the way you create your URL. Now, how you create groups and page. So if you go here, again in the same place, you can create a group, okay, or you can create a page. So what is the difference between group and page? So group, it will be a discussion groups that you can create. Let me just go back here. And the difference here is you have all these groups, and this is my pages. Now the groups is more internal. So that means that you can select a specific topic to discuss and create that group. And that group could be big difference is that group could be private or public. So you can choose, for example, we have this group, that's where we are. We have this group of the personal branding. We have discussions here, and people have to join to that group, and I have to approve it. So that's the group. And I have pages. Now, in the case of pages is public. You cannot do private in pages. Pages is like your web page, your brand page. This is a page I created for my book. I wrote a book about the final word. It's in Spanish and English. So this is my cover, my book, and discussions I have regarding this book. And I also can create activities. So everything is about the book in this specific page. So I think you got it, what's the difference between them. Now the pages have more features. You can have publishing tools, and you can also decide to modify and also to promote the page. Let me just go see. You can see how much your page is read, how many likes they have. You can receive notifications. You can invite friends, for example, if you want them to see your page. You can check the messages. If you manage like any page, but you have more features. You can promote the page, and then I click promote here. For example, this is if you actually selling something. Or maybe you don't want selling nothing, but you want to have links or followers. You see, I can choose my audience, in this case, economic society, people who read this kind of book, the age, and I can decide how much money I will pay for that specific theme, for promoting, how many days it will run. You know, if you put a specific budget, that was it. It's per click or per day. Then you can promote the page, and with that you can get more people. Cancel. Okay, good. Okay, so that's the difference between group and page. So let me just go back here to my Facebook. So here's my pages, and this is my groups. You know, I have a group La Familia, Latinos Unidos, Long Island, and I also have another page that I manage, which is a Chamber of Commerce. This is another page. We put information about activities that we do in Long Island. Okay. So we learned how to do the URL and what's the difference of groups and pages. Let's talk about searching for a job. There is two websites we're very interested. One is called Branch Out. This is a new theme. You see, you go to Branch Out. This website, you can actually have a professional life, and it is very similar to LinkedIn. They want to sort of use the idea of LinkedIn. As you see here, branch out lets people to capture and share everyday moments in the workplace through photos, news, and updates. These moments are created by professional time eyes, it's all about your work. So this is the new website that they trying to do in Facebook. And if you are interested in this site, in work with this, you will have to go to branchout.com. It is very closely related with LinkedIn, so it will go in a few minutes. So if you go to branch out, it will go to a website. It will suggest you to start creating your page and doing your photo and everything. This is kind of a Facebook version of LinkedIn. You can either use it or not. I mean, if you are comfortable with one. I don't have a branch out profile, but maybe I can explore to use it. So that's the one of the Facebook. Another thing you can do is you can go to social jobs. That's very interesting also. Social jobs go only too close to the area. See, if you go to social jobs, you will see jobs who are close to your area, and then you can explore, and they have ads and information that you may be interested. And if you want to follow, you can follow that and see if there is something new or like it. I'm not looking nothing right now, but that's the reason I don't have it. You can also, another option that you can do is you can actually, if you are interested in specific companies, for example, I like the TED Talks. Here it is, TED. I'm very interested in this TED, fascinated for that. So I have the website here, and I can follow the site, and also I can like it. There's a difference between like it is only once, but if you follow, you will receive any information that is close to you. So you will receive information. So I can put like it X, etc. Okay, and that will help you to stay current. With that, I want to talk about the news feed that is important for you. Now the news feed, if you go here, you can manage how do you want this news to come to you. You see here, news feed. You go here, and this is the people you follow, and you don't follow. You can follow as many people you want. So those people you will be receiving the news feed. You can also receive pages. So I follow this guy, Tim Ferriss. I like it. 15. Suppose I don't want to follow that anymore. I click here. I follow this one. So you actually decide to which of the news you want to follow and which one not, and then you will receive that in your newsfeed. Groups, the same thing. Obviously, if you are in a group, it's because you want to know what they're talking. So I follow all of them, and I can add more things. I have my summary here, etc. Okay. So if you control that, once you click in newsfeed, well, the information you will see is the information you agree to see it. I think with this we have covered Facebook. Of course, the best way to capture attention, you can add a picture of in Facebook. You can create a photo album. You can do several things. I think that is for Facebook. Enjoy, and it's very useful. You try to participate and enjoy. Okay, so I will see you all in the next session.